everybody, welcome to Surf TV. I'm here with Brad Coulter from Salad Labs, CEO of Salad Labs.
Yes, good to be here. Thanks for having me.
So good to see you again. I saw you up at the big GeekWire event, and I hear a lot of changes, a couple different changes happened in your space.
Yeah, it's for us. We've since then we had a great time at the GeekWire event. It was good to see everybody. But yeah, since then we've done a bit of a shift with our business. We initially launched with Pop Salad, which was really a celebrity-based game where people bought and sold celebrities based on the values, with the buzz on the internet. So if Lindsay Lohan got a DUI, her value would shoot up. We've since made some adjustments to our model. What we realized from watching our users and watching how they interacted with us is they really would come in and they would more gravitate towards the news and go look at celebrities, go gravitate to the news and look at celebrities. And then the game was more secondary to that. It was really, the game provided kind of an outlet for this news that I've just consumed. So what we've done is kind of shifted our model on its head. Instead of leading with game, come play this game, we're now more of this open community centered around celebrity gossip. So it's, hey, come in here, get all the news you want on the celebrities you like and you care about, talk about it with your friends, and then also there's this game that you can play. And since then, we've also started to develop some other mini games that we'll be launching here in the next couple weeks.
So just recently, we had Casual Connect in Seattle, big gaming event where people from all over the world were here. How big is the space, and why are you choosing this opportunity?
Well, I mean, this casual gaming space is giant. We don't really see ourselves in the casual gaming space as much as we see ourselves in the community building space now.
Yeah, so that's the shit.
Yeah, celebrity gossip, community is giant. I think everybody knows just from going to the supermarket or watching the news at night, you can't get away from it. And we suspect that I was one of those people who was embarrassed to admit that I read that stuff or looked at it, but I do, and I suspect that there's a lot of people like me, and I know there's a lot of people that love celebrity gossip and they engage with it every day. So what we're building, this is a place where people can come and consume all that news in one place. Right now people have to go from TMZ to Perez to wherever, or they can go to a specific celebrity's fan page, but they have to navigate around to get all the news they want. What they can do now with Pop Salad, they can come into this community and set up the news that they want to get, and they can also talk about that news with their friends and basically call it gossip on the gossip with their friends. And the game has become really secondary to that, and the game is really about, okay, now I've consumed this news, now there's an outlet for me to kind of prove that I knew it first, and it's just a fun, whimsical thing to do with celebrities.
And some of these communities can grow really fast. We've seen a lot of the video networks now growing really quickly, and you're tapping into Facebook. What's that experience like?
So yeah, we started out, when we first started, we thought we were going to be a destination website, and then as we got into it, and especially with this shift, we've really started to we've embraced Facebook as a platform. I mean, this is the best place for us to build this community. They have, they've already spent years building out a lot of the functionality that we will leverage as a social network, based on celebrity gossip. So, I mean, you'll see we're launching some features tonight that I think are hilarious, that tie right into the Open Graph. And we've seen, just with the limited amount of stuff we've done in the last 4 weeks with Open Graph, we've seen a tremendous improvement just in our viral reach. We're big believers now. Really? So that's been a powerful experience? Without a doubt. Yeah, and I with the stuff that we have coming down the pipeline, I think we're on the foot of some pretty big growth for us. Like you'll have to check it out tonight. We have some fun little mini games that's part of onboarding that's going to launch tonight. That's based on the FMK model. I don't know if you're familiar with the game that Howard Stern plays every once in a while, but it'll be pretty funny.
So you have to check that out and get first crack at looking at it tonight at midnight or something like that?
Midnight should be a safe bet. Yeah. If you have to come through the onboarding process tonight, it'll be a fun little treat.
So why Seattle? I mean, you could move this startup to San Francisco, Bay Area, down to LA, New York. Why here?
Well, at the end of the day, yeah, you're right. This is a celebrity gossip community. Why aren't we in LA? This is a tech startup. Why aren't you in the Bay Area? One, Seattle's home for myself and for the core of this team. I think there's been some tremendous companies that have come out of Seattle, and we're big believers in Seattle, and also Seattle. Yeah, we might play second fiddle to the Bay Area, but they might be number one, and maybe you got a New York in front of us, but Seattle's right up there. It's a number 3. It's in the top 5, regardless of where you look.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I love Seattle. It's more of a personal choice than a business choice.
Yeah, but the infrastructure's here with the technical talent, as well as we've got beautiful mountains and.
Yeah, without a doubt. There's a ton of talent in this town, and that's why you see a lot of these companies from the Bay Area, opening up offices up here. The talent's here, no doubt. You have a ton of great young talent coming out of the UW now. Seattle's a great town for that.
How do you find? Because surf's pretty new here. How does that play into this ecosystem and supporting the startup community?
Well, I think all the incubators are very important. I think I don't think entrepreneurs in general get enough support. I think you're starting to see it with facilities like Surf, which is great. You guys offer all kinds of amenities that just most younger entrepreneurs would never even think about. But it's just, I think, more important than the actual space and the facilities is the support, the network of people and the support. And it can be really lonely, for an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Working out of a Starbucks and being bounced around.
Or out of a Starbucks, and just, mentally it can be lonely too. You hear way more no's than yeses. You're constantly trying to get people to believe in your vision, and you're going to get more polite no's than yeses out of those. So it's, it can be lonely. So having these networks and these, this safe place to be with other people who are as crazy as you, it's important.
Nice. So any last tips for startups who are because you went through one deal, sounds like you got a decent exit. And
For this one, what I've learned in the short time is know your data. Know your data and your users inside and out. That's at the end of the day what really drove our shift was watching our users and talking to them. We call our users on the phone, email them, get permission. We call them on the phone and talk to them and ask, what are we doing right? What are we doing wrong? And then validating that with the data. I'd say data is king. You got to know your data. What is working? What isn't working? How are people using your site? Where are they leaving? Why are they leaving? What do they like about it? What are you doing well? And back all of that up with data.
Nice. Well, that's a good interview section. We'll have to check out at saddledlabs.com.
Popsalad.com. Or you can go on Facebook and you can find it in the App Store just under Pop Salad.
All right, Brad. Well, thanks for being on Surf TV.
Cool. Thanks, Tim.